mobile into position, thanks to the undercut out. I think it's back now. Yeah, it is. Thanks to the chair of stewards, Ross Neal, for that information. La Magnificent just into this trial just to get back in the draw after what it did at its last start. And Ken Rogers on the 4 skating on thin ice. American Kestrel also might just be there for the barrier, not 100% sure. Obviously, it's bombed at the last 2 starts. It was quite impressive to still run second at Kapunda last Monday. They're scoring up. It's about set, ready, and the green light's on, and we're away and racing. From position 3, beginning the best was I Want to Rock and Roll, but now the Shooting Star. Next New Zealander looks to go up, and it'll hold out the lead in the early part of the race. In the Les Harding stable, Danielle Hill's got the drive this morning. I Want to Rock and Roll latches onto its back. Concrete races third. Back behind there in 4th position was Skating on Thin Ice. Right around him, completely wide, was La Magnificent. He'll just get around this bend and be pulled up. American Kestrel's behind there, and Shimmering View is between them. So American Kestrel also pulled up, as well as La Magnificent, as my mic decides to cut out. My mic's cut out. Let's push it back in. Let's see if it'll work properly. We're back on air, if you will. So out in front, the Shooting Star kicked through and held the lead in the early part of the race. In 2nd position on the inside was I Want to Rock and Roll. So they come around into the front straight, just repeating, pulled up out of the event was the additional La Magnificent and American Kestrel as well. Into the front straight they come. Skating on Thin Ice came off the inside to face the breeze. There might be another one pulled up here. He's extremely wide. He's just going up to try and have a little crack for the breeze here. It's 3 wide. It gets now back down into that sort of position. It was Shimmering View. 3 wide for the last 900. Goes even 4 wide and might go back or be pulled up. Not 100% sure what's going on here. Michael Norman now goes back into a 1 out, 1 back position. 32 and 30.7. I can add that one up. 62.7 for the first half of the last mile. 600 metres left to run. The Shooting Star gets clear by about 5 metres in 2nd spot behind leader I Want to Rock and Roll. Now it sprints up very, very quickly here, the Shooting Star. Danny said go, and it's out in front by 5 or 6 metres. The only one going with it is I Want to Rock and Roll. Back through the field, Skating on Thin Ice, can't keep up. Neither can Concrete or Shimmering View. With about 350, 200 metres left to run. 29.4, not as quick as I thought down the back actually, but the Shooting Star leads by 4 metres. I Want to Rock and Roll's on the outside. The Shooting Star still leads 4 metres. I Want to Rock and Roll trying hard. The Shooting Star not being driven at all. Now Danny gets a little bit more serious on it. It responds well and kicks and gets away quite comfortably, and the Shooting Star wins by, about 10 metres on the line. It's shot clear, 28.7. 2nd position was I Want to Rock and Roll. 3rd over line, that's a big margin, at least 50 metres away to Concrete, who actually would have picked up the bit reasonably well. Back through the field, Skating on Thin Ice, and the last one in Shimmering View. American Kestrel and La Magnificent pulled up out of the event, but good signs for them. They both got away reasonably well without any troubles.